taking over, that's a promise, not a threat.
Uppercut season off top, you stop breathing.
And then Saturday, we have Riyadh season with Latino night, which is actually pretty funny that it's called that, but it's in Saudi Arabia. However, though, the card itself, it's actually pretty fucking great. You know, it's not a bad card at all. And just for people, if you're wondering what time it starts, things start at noontime, I believe. So, yeah. Yeah, you go from the Tyson fight, and you don't know how long that's going to be, and then, of course, for Pilot, it's going to be, It's going to be 9 a.m.
It's going to be 9 a.m., yeah. It's going to be 9 a.m. But, you know, in the prelims, they be having these random Arabs, so it's all right. I can sleep through that.
Yeah, you know, see, Pilot will be having his bacon and eggs in the morning watching this shit. You know, and like I said, this is it's a great card headlined by, you know, a cruiserweight unification between Gilberto Zurdo Ramirez and Chris Billam-Smith. You know, and on paper it's great, like, you know, because, you know, it's, you know, they're both good fighters and good champions, and, you know, they gotta throw hands. You gotta hope, of course, it lives up to its billing.
Yeah, that's an action fight. That really could be a fight of the year, actually.
Yeah, and that's not the, and there's a couple of fights in there that could be fight of the year candidates too. And then afterwards, in the co-main event, we got Jose Ramirez and Arnold Barboza. And fun things too is both fighters, you know, underperformed. I mean, Ramirez won against Francis Barthelemy, but as I mentioned, if you heard me in the recap before, he made that fight a lot harder than he should have, and he was getting rocked too many fucking times by Francis in that fight. Like,
you got rocked bad in that fight. You got rocked a couple times.
Yeah, he got right. There was a blown knockdown call and everything. So it was like, and then we got Arnold Barboza, who's been trying to find a footing, like trying to. Be honest,
he got to gift his last fight. He got to gift. Come on.
He got to gift his last fight. You know, yeah, it's, you know, Barboza. It's getting to the point where, you know, he has to be careful because, you know, he's starting to kind of spoil on the vine a little bit. Like that Alex Asino fight is, not
a little bit. It's pretty spoiled.
This nigga by name, he said, "Nah, fuck the bullshit. It's pretty spoiled." But I think Barboza is still undefeated too. So
it's a good fight. It's a really good fight, though. It's a good match.
It is, though. But it's one of those fights, though. Like I said, it should have happened years ago on Top Rank. But like I said, Top Rank politics kind of stopped that fight from happening. And other different fights for Barboza in the other hand too. So again, that's first of all, who do we have? Who do you guys think will actually win between Jose Ramirez and Barboza?
I got Ramirez.
I'm gonna stick with. I'm gonna go with Barboza. Only because Ramirez is just like Ramirez. I guess he's consistent at being inconsistent. That's
fair.
Yeah. You know, whereas Barboza just had one little in his last fight, and he should have lost that one. But for the most part, he's actually been solid. Yeah. He's not stopping anybody. You know.
And Ramirez is more talented. Like, you would say he has a higher ceiling, like overall better.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like, I don't know. It's like it's something where he just don't put it together. Where it's a real strong performance throughout the whole fight.
Facts.
Like, it's somehow like he's gonna give you maybe good 5 or 6 rounds, and the rest are like maybe take your pick. Like, hey, like maybe he win this one, maybe he don't.
Right.
Yeah, I'm meaning I'd say Barboza by decision, but if it's close, you already know that they're gonna try to give the Ramirez.
Easy, yeah.
Unless they think about it on some like, it's Barboza's turn. Let's give him his shot. Let him get his run. And because I wouldn't be surprised if these niggas run that shit back and make a rematch out of this fight. Because they ain't got nothing else popping with these two niggas.
Yeah, no, they don't.
They run that shit back, so it almost didn't even matter. But Barbosa and I think Zurdo win the main event.
Yeah, I'm thinking Zurdo's gonna win the main event too, because Zurdo, I mean, Chris Billam-Smith is a big guy too, but Zurdo can legit be a fucking heavyweight. Like, dude is, honestly, like between that and Zurdo has punching power and stuff like that. So yeah, I honestly think that he could probably stop Chris Billam-Smith too, because Chris Billam-Smith is a big cruiserweight, but Ramirez Zurdo is like a big heavyweight. So it's like,
and that cruiserweight fight he had, he looked big as fuck, but that was a good ass fight too.
It was, yeah, it absolutely was. So yeah, they got something with this one. So like they were definitely cooking with this one, that one. And then the next fight though, after Ramirez Barbosa, is a fight that should have a different opponent with William Zepeda and Tevin Farmer, and it's like. And fun things too is like if Farmer didn't have the performance he had against Muratalla, I honestly it would probably be it'd be like a true joke fight to me. But Tevin gave that dude far more trouble than he should have. Like that was a dumb close fight, and Muratalla was probably very lucky to actually probably at some points actually win that fight. Like he won, but ain't shit easy about this fight. Whereas Zepeda though, Zepeda should have actually got a lightweight title shot by now. Like, dude is coming off an impressive knockout of Giovanni Cabrera. Shout out to his brother, who I know listens to us from time to time. It's just going from Cabrera to Tevin Farmer. I mean, my gut feeling saying that Zepeda will beat Tevin Farmer down. He should.
Yeah, I don't. All this shit that people talking about Tevin Farmer's tricky and this, that. Like, I get it, but come on, man. Like, this nigga was never special like that, bro. Like, goddamn, bloody JoJo Diaz beat this nigga up. Like, come on, like, with one of the worst damn like.
No. You're right. He got dropped by a random bum in Mexico, like early on, but he hasn't. I'll say he has improved since then a lot. But I know,
like, is he skilled? Yeah, but it's just I don't think he has the offense to really like.
So basically, you think Shakur definitely 100% will school him.
I don't think Zepeda. I don't think Shakur beats. I don't think Shakur schools Zepeda. He could beat him, but I don't know if he schools him. Yeah, so remember, like, Zepeda's been beating up boxers in different types of styles. Mm-hmm. Like, Shakur ain't never fought nobody like Zepeda yet.
Yeah, no, you're absolutely
somebody who's really gonna just keep throwing punches, doesn't care about looking good, looking pretty, none of this Madrimov shit, and and hesitating, and no, it's just I'm coming to throw fucking fades. Let's go.
Mm-hmm.
And who's gonna fucking knows how to cut off the ring and throw different types of shots? Like, nobody's been in this nigga chest like that. Pause.
Yeah, that's absolutely true.
Good pause.
But it sounds like Shakur confident though. Like, he, I think, already signed for the fight. Like, he wants to fight. So that says one thing too.
Yeah. So pretty much Zepeda is like. So yeah. I mean, obviously Zepeda is like. He has to win this fight, and most likely that fight will, if he does, that fight will probably get announced. Like, it'll be like, it might be a Riyadh season card in February, because I know that I know like a lot of that shit's still tentative, but Shakur versus Zepeda is probably based on what Zepeda does in this fight. So we shall see.
That's what they're really doing. It's a litmus test for them, but we already know Zepeda is ready for the elites at 135. This is just a formality. Like, this some extra buzz. Like, he need to get, like, he just need to get a Keyshawn Davis moment right now.
Yeah, and and obviously this belt this has an interim WBC interim lightweight title belt on line, so that pretty much is good. It's setting up to whoever the winner to face Shakur next. And then we have another fight here that I'm sure will be a fight of the year candidate. We have Oscar Duarte facing Batir Akhmadev, and And obviously, again, you've heard me talk about Akhmadov before. It was originally supposed to be Kenneth Sims for this fight, which was that would have been that's still an awesome fight, just off styles too. But Kenneth Smith unfortunately suffered a knee injury during training, so Akhmadov was penciled in. And one thing's for sure, Akhmadov, huh?
This nigga is talking.
No, yeah. Remember, I sent y'all on the zone. They got confused with Tevin and Devin and.
Oh yeah, I seen that shit. Like, that's lazy promoting.
They'll always be having those mess ups. I was looking forward to the Duarte fight a lot. I mean, the Duarte Sims. Akhmadov, I get a little annoyed with that. He gets robbed every fucking fight. Do enough. Do more, nigga. Do more.
Yeah,
bro.
do more, nigga. Shit. And stop hoping for these Pat Scorpio judges, nigga. Do fucking more. All this goddamn. Every time you lose a close fight, it's I was wrong. I was like, shut the fuck
Barrios
up.
dropped you twice, bro. I'm sorry. I know Pat hates Barrios because of that, but you got dropped twice in that fight. You should have maybe dropped him once or something. I don't know.
Yeah, dude, this nigga act like he was pitching a damn Hopkins Pavlik.
Yeah, he did.
He got dropped twice. Like, nigga, you was in a back and forth fight and you got dropped twice. Nigga, get the fuck out of here.
Puello fight. I felt like he didn't get robbed in that fight. Maybe I'm tripping. I feel like Puello won that.
I don't feel like he got robbed in that fight either.
Yeah,
That was
the only fight that I feel he didn't get robbed was the Kenneth Sims fight. That was the only fight that I felt like it could have gone both ways, but I wasn't mad at.
No, the Sims was the most clear.
Sims won that clean. What the fuck? Both could go both ways.
No, I think Sims was the one that out of the fights we just mentioned, Sims won that one. That was the
cleanest.
Yeah. So I that's why I didn't call it no robbery or anything like that. It was like, okay, so Sims got that, and it was a hard fight, and it was a fight of the year candidate. And I was like,
great fight. That was a great fight.
Yeah, that was a great fucking fight.
Yeah. So I'm expecting nothing less for this. Now I know Akhmadov is gonna have to, like, if he loses to Duarte, because I think this fight's gonna end in a knockout. I just don't know. It's either gonna be it's either gonna be if it's gonna be a knockout. Duarte can punch. There's no question about that.
Aggressive.
Yeah. So it's like, probably thinking this fight's gonna end by a knockout. Akhmadov is basically it's cumulative with him, whereas Duarte can probably put you out with a couple of shots. So it's like, so is it like punch resistance or work rate? Like I don't know whose intangibles will kind of beat the others. But like I said,
I'll take Duarte on this one.
I'm going with Akhmadov on this one.
We know, bro.
Nah, I think Duarte's gonna stop him. I think Duarte's a pretty good fighter. I know Ryan knocked him out, but I think Duarte's gonna stop.
Yeah, he was putting his foot in Ryan Garcia's ass too.
Yeah, I got. Wait, is it 12 or 10? Well, how many rounds is this one, Pat?
That's a 12 rounder. 12
round. Wow. Okay. I'm gonna say Duarte at 9. I don't know.
Yeah, all the fights on this card are 12 rounds, except for
that's fire.
Except for the random Saudi Arabian cat that His Excellency put in the opener.
Yeah, you gotta have his boys on there.
Yeah. Keep the motherfuckers as the opener. So who's the performance I gotta damn roll my eyes to tonight for Saturday?
That buddy.
I don't know. I actually don't know who's actually performing. I don't know who's actually performing on there.
Yeah, because that shit don't need no fucking.
They're gonna have some random. Like Hispanic. Hispanic.
Somebody from the damn top Billboard 100 or something.
Yeah, they're gonna have somebody.
Oh, and then also there's one more fight I forgot to mention, and then obviously Oscar Collazo. Of course, if you watch the minimum weights, Oscar Collazo is one of the minimum weights that punches way above his weight, facing knockout CP Freshbar. Of course, is like, he's like one of those urban legends you might heard of, like his name because of the name Knockout CP Freshbar. Again, that might be one of those wars you might be talking about too. Niggas. First thing is like, niggas be the hungriest when you weigh 105 pounds. Niggas be the hungriest, so they're the ones that be throwing hands the hardest sometimes. You'd be surprised. But those are your fights on the card. Like I said, it's a totally watchable card. From top to bottom, it's just, You know, and such a toy. It's just now you have to hope that either number one, there's no performances. But like I said, I haven't heard of any performances. Nor have I haven't seen Turkey actually announce any performances. So
yeah, because honestly, I don't need this be no fucking 8-hour card. How many fights? Is 6 fights?
6, yeah.
I don't need it to be no 6-hour card either. I need this shit to be wrapped up in like after 4 hours. That should be it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and then less. I mean, like I said, I like His Excellency, but he doesn't need to be on the microphone because he's a weirdo. He says a lot of weird shit. You know, a lot of random.
You don't need no sweepstake giveaways and none of that shit. Like,
well, it's in Saudi Arabia, so I don't think I gotta do any of this any of the giveaway shit. I just don't.
These niggas ain't gonna do the reverse and say, "Oh, you won a damn a trip to damn Los Angeles." I'd have been like, "Fuck." Imagine you in Los Angeles, you would have tripped to Saudi Arabia, and you in Saudi Arabia, you would have tripped to LA. Like, nigga, like who's winning more on that one?
Oh man, but yeah, no, I just hope that he just sits there, and if he's talking, he's only gonna either announce a card that hasn't been, that hasn't been like that's been finalized or something like that. But yeah, I don't need him getting on the mic and he's talking haltingly, or he says something incredibly weird, and you're like trying to think about what the context is. Like, nah, like
don't need to hear you gloat about getting Ring Magazine.
You know they're gonna bring that shit
up the fucking mic, bro.
Yeah, they're gonna bring that up.
No, they mention it, but he don't need to don't give him the mic for him to mention it.
Yeah.
Cause this nigga make that shit sound weird.
Yeah, Oscar. If Oscar wants to get on the mic a little bit, okay, cool. But yeah, hopefully they keep everything moving. Keep everything moving on this card, and by 4:30ish or whatever, the shit is done. Maybe.
When these niggas fucking main event be starting at fucking 4:00.
Yeah, no random musical performances. Like, yeah, keep that shit where that needs to be. Keep that shit elsewhere. Like, nah, just go through this nice card. Let the fight of the years play out, and then niggas can go about their day.
Yeah, that's the only boxing for that day, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So Friday, Saturday, yeah, that's boxing next week in a nutshell. So, yeah, it feels different, because like I said, Mike Tyson and Jake Paul is like the biggest fucking is the biggest fucking event for this month, which is crazy to actually say that. Just like it was back in Mike Tyson and Roy Jones, but. Funny thing is that Mike Tyson and Roy Jones event was like popping. Like, this shit was on point.
That was the last boxing match that had some fucking buzz.
Facts.
The real promo and shit.
Yeah, it had the whole HBO production, and Snoop Dogg killed the commentary, like to the point where now Snoop Dogg is doing commentary for the Olympics and shit.
Hell yeah, that shit was a win.
Yeah, so we'll see how this goes. Like, I'm pretty sure there's gonna be some highlight moments from either of these cards, though. But yeah, that's it. Yeah, we'll see how it goes for this weekend. But
it's an A+ boxing weekend right here.
Yeah, because results of some of these will definitely kind of move boxing in some sort of direction. Don't know what direction it's going to be, but it's going to move it.
Yeah. And it just, the majority of the fights are going to be entertaining or have some type of drama or have some type of fuckery. Mm-hmm. I could deal with that. They don't have to be the most significant fights, but as long as it's balanced, there's some significant fights, there's some fuckery fights, there's some fight of the years mixed in there, there's some crossroads. It's like you got everything. Like, it's a mixed bag, but it's a good mixed bag, if that makes sense.
Right, and I think with the Golden Boy card, it's not just airing on the Zone. It's not on pay-per-view. I think it might be on Triller. It might be on Fight TV. I think they're putting it on a lot of different things.
But it's mainly on the Zone, for the most part. I mean, I'm not, but that's interesting. It's actually on different platforms. But
they know the Zone ain't got no fucking subs, bro. These niggas don't even have 1 million subs.
And I go, I laughed when they were like, "It's the first non-pay-per-view of rehab season." I'm like, I get the cards are stacked, but how are all these pay-per-view? Like, why are all these shit? I'm just saying, like,
yeah, like to make a big deal about that not being pay-per-view. It's like, bro, like. You're not even gonna get you're getting a Latino card.
You're fucking charging
It's
Americans.
fucking Saudi Arabia.
I mean, obviously, I love the heavyweight and 175 undisputed, but you're charging Americans for non-Americans to fight on pay-per-view. What the fuck? Come on, now.
That's what I'm saying. Like, no one, like, oh my god, like this nigga spitting right now. Like, if you see it, I don't know how these other niggas don't see this shit, bro. Like these niggas literally finessing shit, but no one calls it out. No one sees it. It's just, yeah, oh my god, there's more meat riding pause from these whole ass niggas.
Some niggas. I don't know. I'm on the fence about the whole Turkey with buying the ring. I think he's gonna try to make the ring belt, matter. You know what I'm saying, and make it.
How you gonna have independent writers when y'all be damn crucifying them niggas over there? Like, come on.
Mm-hmm.
Like how that's gonna work?
Shouts out Jake Donovan. Because Jay Donovan and him had a beef, and Jay Donovan's a part of the Ring magazine, so we'll see how that goes.
Oh Lord.
Yeah, no, but other than that, I think that is it for our show for tonight. I think P's probably either he's probably battling his smoke detector or whatever.
He's probably working out, doing stomach or back.
Or that kid's messing with the wires again.
Right.
Oh shit, yeah. Nah, I hope he moves or whatever.
Yeah. So do we have any
that dude.
So do we have any final thoughts before we get up out of here?
I just hope boxing's a good weekend. We got some good fuckery fights.
Mm-hmm.
Stay tuned Thursday. These niggas gonna be back here talking football.
Yeah, so Rome will be hosting and everything like that. So yeah, obviously if you hear us talk football, it has a slightly personal touch depending on what the stakes are. It's always entertaining to talk football and talk trash and little mid-season report on things. So that'd be. And then, yes, definitely rest in peace, Tony Todd, man. That exactly. Like this year, it seems like we're losing a lot of recipes. This shit started to bother me a little bit. Like a lot of the real actors, like especially real black actors. So to specify, like the one, like the classic ones, they're all going, and they're going in such a short period amount of time.
And there's no replacements for them. There's like no one stepping up. There's no platform. There's no machine or engine that's really showcasing more black like actors in these type of movies that were made like Candyman. Like that shit just ain't happening now. So
yeah,
like these niggas is really dying forever.
Yeah, obviously Tony. Obviously he's been in like 200 movies, TV shows, and stuff like that. But obviously his biggest role, obviously, is as the Candyman. If you watch Candyman as a kid, Candyman, number one, the story again is it's a wild story. The movie itself is wild. The soundtrack is wild. Like that shit scared the shit out of me. Freddy, Jason, none of that. That shit was light work. Candyman, I couldn't look at no fucking mirror. I couldn't even look at my reflection in the shower. I was shook. I used to eyes closed, no reflection. That's how shook that fucking movie had me. Because I never seen some shit like that before in my life.
Well, fucking bees get your ass.
Yeah, the bees too. The whole Candyman shit. The dude was absolutely classic. And then you have his other movies. He was in Platoon, Night of the Living Dead, the
Rock.
Yeah, was the Final Destinations, and dude was just in a lot of stuff, even TV shows. I know my favorite TV show role of his. I know people will say Star Trek, and I didn't watch Star Trek. I wasn't a Trekkie at all. I never understood the Trek. It was cool, but it wasn't for me.
Yeah, I couldn't get into Star Trek for shit. My pops used to watch the fuck out of that.
Yeah, and I have a couple of cousins that were Trekkies too, and dude for the most part did kill us all in there, but he was on one of my favorite shows in the '90s was Hercules: Legendary Journeys, and he played a character called Gilgamesh, and dude was terrifying in that fucking episode, like straight demon. So like dude had a knack, like dude was classically trained, but he had a knack for horror, like
yeah, hell yeah, and you don't see it like people special. You know what is funny? That's it. Like, and it's crazy how he ends up being in Stream, which is I don't know, that may be one of his final films, but I seen it the other day. That has like so many actors that are known for horror films. It's just like they just threw them all in that movie. So, but you don't see that happening like that. So yeah, he's always in some crazy shit.
Yeah, I mean, and obviously he had a small part in Lean On Me too. You know, that's another. I had to make sure to mention that. It's like, yeah, dude was in a lot of.
Kid Ray is getting beat up. Principal Scorpio, we somebody beating the shit out of Kid Ray. Like, I ain't gonna lie, Kid Ray was getting fucking work, bro. Like shit, like
he couldn't fight.
You ain't learning nothing on them streets, nigga. Stay in school, nigga. Like,
right?
The streets ain't for you, bro. Like, niggas get
Oh man, no, but yeah, definitely rest in peace, man. So, and I think he definitely has a whole bunch of posthumous movies that are coming out, including another Final Destination movie where I think is. Again, that's one of his final movies.
Damn, another Final Destination coming out? Oh, wow, okay.
I mean, I love those Final Destination movies. They're wild. I fuck with them because, you know, they haven't screwed up that franchise to the point where I don't want to see them.
No, they didn't go all crazy like Saw did, but I kind of enjoyed the last couple songs.
Yeah, so did I.
But yeah, they like Final Destination. I felt like Saw kind of filled the void with them niggas like kind of chill.
Mm-hmm.
But I was glad that you said they coming back, so that's what's up, man. Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's a shame though that Tony Todd couldn't when they did the Candyman reboot, dude couldn't be the main Candyman, you know. Yeah, because I would have, because it said we would have never gotten woke Candyman.
Yeah, woke kid. Like, what the fuck is a woke man?
I mean, the guy that played the main dude in it, the good guy, he's a good actor, but yeah, new Candyman was alright. It was alright.
Yeah, they showed all the kills in the trailers, which I thought was absolutely incredible. Like, I was like, damn, like none of that shit, like they didn't even like hold on to that. They like not even to one special kill in that movie.
And you see, they was scared to show white people getting killed. I don't like that fake ass movie, man.
Yeah.
They was like, no, we can't show these little white girls, these white women get killed. Nah, like, we'll just allude to it. So, like, no, nigga, you showing everybody else get murked, nigga.
Right, I mean, we're especially in Candyman 2. Well, Candyman 2 is when, white people were getting killed. That dude was killing white people in Candyman 2.
Like, fuck that. Ancestors, nigga.
Yeah. But yeah, definitely rest in peace, Tony Todd, man. And like I said, man, we got cherished, man. Someone keep an eye on Keith David, man. Like,
Facts, him and Ernie Hudson.
Facts, yeah. We gotta start giving them some flowers, because that whole era is starting to go. Yeah, no, I'm not ready for that to go. Shit, Denzel's already talking about. Yeah, I have a 5 more movies, and I'm retiring, and he laid them all out this morning. I'm like, damn. Like, Denzel's getting ready to retire now, so it's like, yeah, someone gotta step up, man. We can't just have no comedians in there just making these lowbrow ass movies, man. Like, we got
these goddamn YouTube comedians. Like, chill, Like, half y'all ain't funny.
Yeah, exactly. Like, we need some more classically trained actors to take to take some real nigga roles. We need seriously, like, we need that.
Yeah, all you damn TikTok comedians and actors, like, I mean, some of y'all got it, and some of y'all don't. I mean? We need balance.
Exactly.
But yeah, y'all fucking stay tuned this Thursday, man. We be here, so
Yeah, well, once someone might have a day off to go be in the kitchen and make some cookies, though. No, but I admit though, you've improved your football talk. At least when you talk about football, it's not with disgust. It's now because we talk about it so much. You're starting to pick up on what we talk about. So
I'm still fucking disgusted. Sure.
Nigga, that's at least now when you're.
I think these parlays need to hit. That's why. Like the NBA disgusting me right now. Like.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about these parlays on the football show and how these fucking upsets are starting to, because they're wreaking havoc on my parlays on some serious shit. Yeah, we'll talk about that on Thursday though. But yeah, let's.
You the only one got a consistent home team. Everybody else home team, I feel like up and down. Like I can't bet on the Jets. I can't bet on no Yankees. I can't bet on no Heat. No Bears. No none of these. All these niggas be so hit or miss. Like Heat be low scoring, 98 points, 101. Then one night, just 121. Like, goddamn, nigga. Like, shit. Piss me off. But yeah, y'all stay tuned, man. Got that Batman apology cartoon coming out. So yeah, y'all be on the lookout.
Absolutely, yo. So yeah, for myself, Pat Scorpion, New England representative. For LB Shuttleworth, the God, the GOAT artist. For King Creek Bodega P, wherever he is. For Conscious Pilot and for Rome Top 5. This has been another wonderful episode of Real Talk, where as always, the shit's real, we talk about it. So until next time, peace.
Peace. Tell every